Hi, this is Ron, the ABS repair guy. Today we're going to fix a couple of RV Fender skirts. One of these skirts was cracked right above the wheel arch on both sides. We're going to add a strengthening piece in behind and fix up the front side of the cracks. The second set were very heavily damaged. Every one of the supports were broken out. I'm going to have to build new pieces back inside and fill in the areas for the supports. I hope you find this video informative. I placed a few ads looking for fender skirts to repair to make this video. I received two sets of skirts. The black ones were cracked above the wheel arches. I've seen this damage on many of these skirts. To do the repair, I will add support pieces to the back side of the skirts. Placing masking tape on the back of my reinforcing piece, I will mark out the curve, and using tin snips will make the first curved cut. Once that cut is made, I will again trace out the second curve and make that cut. After test fitting and trimming my reinforcing piece, I will V-groove out the crack in the skirt with a Dremel tool. I will make the groove about halfway through the skirt. I will then fill the crack, adding more resin behind where the piece will be placed. You can see where I put tape to mark the size of the piece. And then clamp the reinforcing pieces into place. The clamps will hold the repair tightly together during the 24-hour cure time. The resin is quite thick, about like a heavy Greek yogurt. It is over 50% ABS solids. In the cure process, the solvents evaporate and chemically weld all of the parts together. After the 24-hour cure time, I will remove the clamps and finish the reinforcing pieces by running a bead of resin around the outside edge. I will also V-groove out the remaining cracks and add resin to complete the back side of the repair. Moving on to the front side repair, V-groove out the cracks and apply resin to fill the grooves. I am leveling out the resin with a body filler spatula. In the video titled Shop Secrets, I showed how to build a pattern replicator. Here I'm using that pattern replicator to replicate the wrinkle finish on the fender skirt. The resin cures to a glossy black finish, like a new piece of ABS pipe. I painted the skirts with a satin black spray paint formulated to be used with plastic. This is the finished repair on the black fender skirts. The white skirts were very badly damaged and only repaired because you can no longer buy replacements. These skirts came to me covered in duct and packing tape where the owner tried to keep them on the trailer. So step one is to clean them up. I have found the best product to clean up tape and tape residue is Rapid Remover. It is a formula used by sign makers to remove decal vinyls from vehicles. It is available on Amazon. Apply generously and use a scraper to loosen the tape and remove the glue residue. Before starting the repair, you need to remove any remaining Rapid Remover. Windex does a good job. Here you can see where the mounting tab has been broken completely out. All of the tabs were in the same condition and need to be rebuilt. To do this, I need to build a loop of 1/2-inch ABS to form the sides of the support. As there are over a dozen of these loops to build, I made a jig out of 1/2-inch plywood. The strip of ABS is heated and put in the jig to set the shape and to cool. Pre-cut the strips needed and begin the bending process. Using gloves and a pair of pliers, as the strip will be hot. I use a small propane soldering torch to heat the strips. Keep the torch moving over the surface of the ABS to reduce overheating and scorching the plastic. It only takes a few seconds to heat the strip. Put it in the jig and press the two halves together, sandwiching the strip into the jig. In a few seconds, the strip will cool and retain the shape. You will need to cut and trim the strips to sit tight against the skirt and meet the outside flange. Weld them into place, remembering that you will be adding a cap to act as a fastener to the trailer. There are several areas where the plastic of the skirt is broken out and the pieces have been lost. To do this repair, use paper to make a pattern of the missing pieces. You can use a good corner if possible to make the pattern. You may need to heat the new pieces to match the curve of the skirt. When the piece has been cut and trimmed to fit, bond it into place with the resin. Either clamp it or tape it into place so that it will not move during the curing process. Using the resin as a body filler, complete the balance of the repairs. You should never use a fiberglass filler on ABS plastic. It will not bond and will eventually break out. Sand the repaired corners smooth. I painted the skirts with a gloss RV white spray paint formulated to be used with plastic. This finished the repair on the white Fender skirts. This repair took a long time and a lot of resources to complete. In this case, there was no other option as replacement skirts are no longer available. As this video shows, you can repair a very large amount of damage with the required time and materials. That's it for the RV Fender Skirts video for now. If you run into challenging repairs, do not hesitate to call my toll-free number shown on the screen. I'm always ready to help in any way I can. If you found this video helpful, subscribe to our channel and you will get updates as we add new videos. Our repair kits can be ordered online from easyabsrepair.com.